and welcome our evening briefings. This is Pamoja 44 TV and my name is Evans Adede. To start with, is Nyandarua County. One suspect a pharmaceutical technologist has been arrested during the raid led by Nyandarua County Commissioner Amos Mariba and Governor Kaire Badilisha. Our reporter from Nyandarua County, Ian Musila, reports.
And other medical supplies were on Saturday sale in Kinangop, Nyandarua County. After multi-agency operation, the medical supplies were discovered in residential and private business premises in Engineer and Ndunyunjeri towns. One suspect, pharmaceutical theologist, was arrested during the raid led by the County Commissioner Amos Mariba, Governor Kaire Badilisha, and security teams working harsh to unveil the mystery where the medical drugs have been disappearing shortly after they have been procured. The suspect, who is now being held at Engineer Police Station, works at Engineer County and Referral Hospital Pharmacy Department and is believed to be engaged with the string and other persons in the scandal. According to the governor, in the last 6 months alone, his administration has procured drugs and other supplies totaling to cash 50 million, yet drug shortage is still reported in hospitals. He said the state in health facilities prompt intervention and investigations are ongoing process. He said he will nab some suspects in the syndicate. Reporting for Pamoja 44 TV from Nyandarua County, my name is Ian Musila.
Ian Musila for that wonderful news. On other news, Church has condemned Supreme Court ruling on gays, lesbian right of association. Church said that the courts should ensure rulings go hand in hand with biblical teachings. Supreme Court ruled that denying LGBTQ group the right to register as NGOs was discriminatory.
From Redeemed Gospel Church of Kenya have vehemently condemned the ruling by the Supreme Court of Kenya on freedom of association by lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and queer, known as LGBTQ persons. The Supreme Court of Kenya made a landmark ruling in 2013 case where the National Gay and Lesbians Human Rights Commission sought to have the non-governmental organization Coordination Board reserve a name for the advancement of their rights. In its February 2023 ruling, the Apex Court said a decision by the lower courts to deny the members of the gay community in Kenya their right to register as non-governmental organization was discriminatory. Led by Archbishop Arthur Kitonga, the leaders strongly condemned the ruling, saying that the group should not even be allowed in Kenya, a nation that strongly upholds Christian doctrines. Kitonga said that allowing such can bring curses to the country since it amounts to breaking the laws of God. On his part, Reverend Joseph Ngutu of the Redeemed Gospel Church, Tala, said that the court should ensure rulings go hand in hand with the biblical teachings. Kitonga added that he will organize for a meeting with all church leaders to come up with a uniform voice of the same, urging leaders not to remain silent of the same. Reporting live on Pamoja 44 TV, this is Ouma Ben Onyango.
For that information, it's me, Clotilde Akini. On other news, a shocker's father allegedly kills his 2 children in Kissi. Now, a 22-year-old father is suspected of killing his 2 children aged 2.5 years and 10 months in Kilbegi village in Kissi County. For more information, let's get our reporter from Kissi.
The 2-year-old father is suspected of killing his 2 children aged 2.5 years and 10 months in Kilbegi village in Kissi County. Nyamache OSPD Kemboi Kipkorei confirmed the incident that has caused shock to residents. It's not yet clear the circumstances that led to the murders. I'm your reporter, Sylvia Kemosi.
Thank you very much, Sylvia Kemosi from Kissi County. Now to Kiambu County. A high school boy has been kidnapped by suspected organ harvesters while reporting to school. A 16-year-old high school student is still reeling from a trauma and shock that experienced one day he was reporting back to school. Kariuki was on his way to school in Kiambu when he was kidnapped by people in a personal car and was immediately dragged. When he regained his consciousness, he realized the kidnappers were after his kidney. Precious Agape has more details from Kiambu County.
Thank you very much, Evans Adede from the studio. A 16-year-old boy has heartbreakingly narrated how he was kidnapped by suspected organ harvesters who wanted to take his kidneys without his consent. Kariuki recounted the horrifying incident that occurred on January 25, 2023, as he was returning to school following the opening of learning institution. Reporting from Pamoja 44 TV, this is Precious Agape.